Right, I know a lot of people don't care about fixture release day, and to be fair, like, I don't really care about it either. You've got to play everyone twice. It doesn't really matter who you play first, who you play last, who you play eighth or ninth, who you play on Boxing Day. It doesn't really affect it for me, but I am going to go through the fixtures and sort of just go through each month and give my opinion on it. So, opening day of the season at Old Trafford, brand new season, Ruben Amorim's full season, Arsenal at home. Wow. Wow. You talk about a full new season. Obviously, Mateus Cunha will be starting for that one. You imagine that Arsenal will have a few signings. We may have a few more signings, and bang, the opening day sees two big hitters against each other. Now, obviously, I know our season was terrible last year. So was theirs. No trophy. It's a failure for both teams. But we start off at home against Arsenal at Old Trafford. Then we travel to Fulham, Craven Cottage, notoriously actually a decent ground for us, to be fair. And then we travel to, then we host, Burnley at Old Trafford. So the opening three games are quite, okay. Away to Fulham and two home games against Arsenal, Burnley, a decent, and then bang, look at that. Fourth game of the season at the Etihad after the international break. A week later, we take on Chelsea and then Brentford. That is a tough month. Away at the Etihad, away at Brentford, Chelsea at home in between. Tough month. And then this one doesn't get much easier, does it? Sunderland and Brighton at home with a trip to Anfield in the way. So before the middle of October, or before the end of October, we've played Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea and Liverpool, which is madness. And by the 8th of November, we've played all of the top six teams. Obviously, November there, away at Forest, away at Spurs, home at Everton, or home to Everton, away at Palace. That is probably the easiest month so far, isn't it? You could argue maybe October with Sunderland and Brighton in there at home. December then, West Ham at home, Wolves away, Bournemouth at home, Villa away, Newcastle at home the day after Boxing Day, and Wolves at home. So obviously in this month is a double fixture of Wolves, where obviously the fixtures turn around for the season. And that's a tough month. Away at Wolves is a tough place to go, away at Villa Park. But West Ham, Bournemouth, Newcastle and Wolves all at home in December. That is a favourable December, isn't it? 4 home games in December is really kind. And obviously no European football. So the only games that'll be, in the way of this is obviously the Carabao Cup, and later on in the year, or later on into the season, the FA Cup. January then, look at this for a month. Leeds away at Ellen Road, tough. Burnley away at Turf Moor, tough. Then Man City at home, Arsenal away, Fulham at home. That is a tough month. That is a tough month. Away at Leeds, they could be down rock bottom of the league, but that is a horrible game to start the new year. Then Burnley away again, tough place to go, Turf Moor. Then bang, the Manchester derby. Then Arsenal a week later. Then Fulham. February, start off with Tottenham at home. Then a trip to London to take on West Ham. Then we get to play at the new Everton Stadium on the 21st of February. And then 28th of February at home to Crystal Palace. Again, decent-ish month that. Tough games away at West Ham and Everton. Palace at home should be comfortable, and Tottenham at home as well. And then March, away at St James's, followed by a home game against Villa, and then a trip to Bournemouth to end the month. Again, Bournemouth away is not easy. We've seen in recent years that definitely is not easy. April is tough. Leeds at Old Trafford, Stamford Bridge away, and Brentford at home for that month. And then we end the season with a Liverpool game on the 2nd of May, then a trip to Sunderland to the third from last game of the season, the last home game of the season, Nottingham Forest, and then Brighton away to end the Premier League season. Like I said, you play everyone twice, over 38 games, whoever gets top wins the trophy, whoever comes second to 20th loses. But again, it's just nice to, go through the fixtures. Obviously, Arsenal to start the season, Brighton away, final game of the season, Leeds to start 2026. It is interesting, and hopefully you know, Manchester United can do something successful this season, maybe win the FA Cup or Carabao Cup. We're not going to win the Premier League, but hopefully one of those cup competitions. I mean, why can't we win the Premier League? It's not going to happen, but you've got to be positive, haven't you? But let me know your thoughts on the fixtures, and let me know which game you're looking forward to most. Obviously, it's going to be Leeds, Man City, and Liverpool for me, and obviously the opener there against Arsenal as well. Let me know your thoughts down below.